Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. It's Erica from Choice Beauty again. I'm here today for our second episode of the Women's Media Spotlight, and I'm joined by our special guest. She's a chef, an event planner, all around serial entrepreneur, is what I would like to say. Um,
Yeah.
Today, I'm joined with LaCynthia Jackson from Royalties Catering. So, hi, LaCynthia. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, me and Cynthia have had the pleasure of working with each other in the past. And I must say, the pleasure to work with one of her vendors before at a pop-up shop. And I've had the pleasure to work with Cynthia at my own pop-up shop. And I must say the food was amazing. The drinks are amazing. So Cynthia, welcome. Tell us a little bit about Royalties Catering.
Well, Royalties Catering started with my mom, which was Cynthia Soul Food. It was basically built on family, love, food, surrounding ourselves with just something that we can all just be comfortable with. We're from the South, so shout out to North Carolina. My family is all Southern. We do have some New Yorkers here, which I am in New York now, but most of my family is from the South. So we pretty much got it from her. She passed on. So she passed on her cooking to me. I'm like the second best to my mom, other than like my grandma and everything. So everybody comes to the house for the food. They call me for food. If they don't want to cook, they know that I'm going to cook. It's pretty much just a pass on from my mom.
That's amazing. So you pretty much have brung that like passion for food and family, essentially, and you've turned it into a business, right?
Absolutely.
Because you are from the South, I don't want to assume, but what kind of food are you guys providing for people here in New York?
Well, we do Southern food. I do a lot of comfort in Southern food with a little bit of twist of New York, because if you're from New York, you know that everybody loves a little bit of twist on your food. As far as sauces, I do have a sauce that will be coming out, which is my Hennessy glaze sauce that you can use on pretty much anything.
Love Hennessy, anything.
Exactly. So you'll be able to use the Hennessy sauce on anything, your barbecues, your baked goods, not the cupcakes, but as far as, your chicken and your smothered pork chops and your chitlins and things like that, you'll be able to use it.
That down south, yep, it's coming out.
Yes, you can put the sauce on any and everything, I promise.
All right, so that's good. Now, on top of like comfort Southern food, I know that you guys also do like desserts as well, right?
Yes, big. My cupcakes are one of my famous desserts, which turns into my brownies. But I do baking for parties, which is what I started with the Royalties Catering event planning. So we do food, we do drinks, we do sweets. You pretty much can get it all here. You don't have to go to 3 different people for 3 different things.
You can get the event planning, so that's a
yes, you can get the event planning. So I work with a lot of spaces. I work with a lot of people throughout the last 2 to 3 years that I've connected with a lot of different businesses. So, coming here, you'll be able to find your space, your DJ. I manage DJs here as well, photographers, videographers, your catering, which will be done by me, your decor, which will be done by her. So we have a whole team here at Royalties Catering.
Hey guys, in the beginning of the interview, I said serial entrepreneur. I said it for a reason because I knew that you guys were definitely coming with a lot under your belt. So I have had the pleasure to have those drinks, and I must say, everybody at the end of that night was like, yo, that's really what she's doing. And I said, listen, that's what she's doing. Okay. The drinks are amazing.
That's what happens. Yes.
Dessert is amazing. And kind of to get into some of those other services that you offer, other than like the catering, to kind of get into like those DJ and event planning services, what can you bring to the table for people?
So as far as our DJing services, I just signed my first DJ, actually. His name is DJ Kels Wavy. which I was super excited for.
Up
You
to
can.
you, girl.
He's been working with me for a little while now. When he asked to be a part of the team, we were all super excited because we do everything together. There's not an event that you won't see all of us in one. So
Mm-hmm.
as far as bringing our DJ, when I do pop-up shops, when I do events, I do offer him as a
Mm-hmm.
plus. So
Okay.
you're not just getting the one thing or the two, you're getting the full
Oh, wow. So
package.
that's amazing. So as a small business owner, if I'm say, hey, I want to come and I want to plan a pop-up shop and I come over to Royalties Catering and you guys are going to provide the space and DJ or the
Mhm.
planning and DJ?
You can actually pick from our packages. We have currently three packages, so you can
Mhm.
do either just the catering and the host, which now I'll be hosting pop-up shops. I
Oh,
won't just be attending them. I won't just be doing my own. You can also book me to host your pop-up shop, which brings
oh,
out a lot of guests.
because of
As
your own
well.
following that you have.
Exactly, because of the following that I have. They come for the food. I'm telling you, they come for the food and drinks, but they definitely stay
Still
for
support
the
and have a
people.
good
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we have the package where you can get both of us. You can get the DJ, you can get the space. And all spaces, they come with like tables and chairs and things like that. And if you decide you want to do something as far as a little bit decor, because each pop-up shop do have themes. We
Mhm.
tried to connect with the themes as well by doing it like that. So we have our decor that'll come and to set up a whole little window display for you or a background display for your own table, just so you can come and just have like an exciting experience.
Wow. Listen, I'm trying to take all of this in at once, but it's like almost a lot. Like we will definitely need to have some type of like, if you have like a flyer with all the packages or something like that, I would love to have that. It seems like you're really big on community. It seems like you're really big on like networking and getting together with people. Like, how did you come about that? Was that something that you've always had, or was that something that you kind of had to learn over the years?
A little bit of both. The reason
Mm-hmm.
why I say that is because my mom was very big on family. Even if we wasn't blood, we were family. As long as we were helping each other, as long as we were doing things together and not downing it, we were family. So that's the one thing she made it. And then I also had to learn it because, coming from the South to where everything is all one, and it's like a little place to New
Come
York,
to
and it's
New
like,
York. What you
hey,
looking at?
you gotta
Nobody's
like
smiling.
find it out
Nobody's holding
here,
the door. Nobody's
right?
doing none of that stuff here.
You don't get the hospitality all the time, honey. You gotta make your way around it. So I kind of had to learn different things, but as I started to grow, and meeting different people and their businesses and how they're growing, it kind of pushed me to want to be a bigger family with my business. So
Wow.
that's the reason why I created a team. I'm telling you, it started off really small in like a little office in my room. Now I'm in my office. I have my own office now.
You have your own
So,
like own
yeah,
location,
own
and
location.
do people come visit you there? Like, do you do
Yeah,
consultation
see,
stuff there?
this is
Okay.
where I'm at now.
Yo, God is good.
Yes.
Amazing. So happy for you.
Thank you.
So how long have you been doing Royalties Catering? Like, how long has it taken you to get to this point that you're at now?
I'm gonna say about 2 to 3 years. It's
Mm-hmm.
been official for almost 2 years now. So come November 21st, which is also my birthday, I launched everything on my birthday. So
Wow.
come November 21st to be a full 2 years. But before that, it was definitely like a push. It was definitely a
And
lot.
what
You
is
have to
that?
do
Is that Sagittarius?
no, oh God, no. That's a Scorpio, baby. That is the
You on the
last.
cusp. You're on the cusp, girl. You got a little bit of Saggy.
A
I'm like,
little
damn, you
bit.
said that on her birthday. That sounds real familiar.
Yeah,
Like,
the 21st, that was our little last. I might got a little sprinkle in
she
there.
said,
It
I
might,
want to.
it might be. I'm not going to touch it, though. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to just let it shine over the year. But,
I
the
hear,
Scorpios win on this side. Just
I
a
hear
little
you,
more.
girl. Yes, yes, yes. I feel you. Take it on. Take it on. All right. So, wow, And in such, some people, time is perceptive. So some people may hear, 2 to 3 years and say, wow, she did that in such a short period of time. And then some people may say, wow, it took her 2 to 3 years. I could have, we could have got that done in less. Now, not to take away from anything that you've done, because regardless of what, the fact that you're sitting in your own office, no matter how long it took you to do it, you get what I'm saying? That is the accomplishment in itself. How important has it been for you to keep going? Not to just say like, oh yeah, I want to cook for family and cook for events, but to say, I want to cook for other people and I want to bring them that service or give them that joy. Why do you keep doing that?
My children, actually.
Really?
Yes. I have a soon to be 12-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have a stepdaughter as well. And they like literally will tell the world about my cooking and how I make the best of what they eat at night. How my son will go to school and be like, my mom make the best cookies, and cupcakes, and I'm gonna bring you some brownies. Right. She'd be like telling all her friends, like, I already know my stepmom is gonna make me my cake for my birthday, or she's gonna cook. All you guys gotta do is come to the house. They invite their own friends. Okay. They are old enough. They invite their own friends to the house, and all I gotta do is cook, and they'll be perfectly fine.
Wow.
So yes, I go extremely hard for my children. And that is the one thing that keeps me like fully motivated to not just do it for us, but to do it for other people, to know that everybody gets like that good feeling after they eat, like they can clean their plate, they can have a drink and be like, oh, I'm not falling on the floor, but I can feel that like this flavor is different.
And they do be different.
Yes, if you have one of those drinks, I'm telling you, those flavors hit a little different than normal.
Yeah,
but they definitely are good.
I'm like hearing you talk, and I just hear like the passion for the family. Like that's really what I keep reverting to.
Yeah.
But I know how important family is. It seems like with somebody in your situation, to be the boss and then to still have to go home and be mom and have people depending on you. How does LaCynthia kind of like take the break? How does she kind of just say, what, I'm doing something else for now?
I wait till they go to sleep. Okay. I wait till they go to sleep, and then I light my beautiful candles. Okay, I set the mood with my yeah, exactly. That's get my wine glass out. Okay. Pour me just a little bit. I might watch my little ratchet shows on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I just relax. I pull out my book and I start writing, and that's one of the things I can say and say I always do.
What do you write about?
My future, like I manifest just everything. Even if it's something little, something that might be on my mind, something that I thought about earlier that I wanted to make sure I remember, I wanted to stick, just more. Because yes, I have what I have now and I've done it within the time, but I want bigger.
Yeah, of course. Everybody should have.
And in order for you to get bigger, you have to think about it. You got to dream about it. You got to wish for it. You got to manifest it just in general. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get anywhere, like at all. So, like my candles then, my good old smelling stuff. And that wine is what keeps me, doing it, waking up and doing it again in the morning. We start early. So it just never stops at that.
Starting over there.
Woo, about, 5:45, 6. Yeah, we start early at the house.
Wow. As a small business owner, I kind of want to revert back to some of the things that you said before. As a small business owner, I know personally that you have, your own events that you are constantly promoting. So kind of like break some of that down for us.
It comes down to the events, not just the pop-up shops. It's more of a comfortable feeling. Like I'm not rude with any of my customers. I try to give them the best satisfaction that they can. I pretty much meet their needs. So if you come to me and you give me a list of things, if I can't do the one main thing on that list, it's really not worth it to me, because the main things is what matters. But if I can do it all on the list, we're all happy. Even when I do the pop-up shops, like I try to make sure that they are comfortable. We're promoting very big. I'm very big on that, because I tell everybody, like, my customers are not your customers. So you do have people that come out just for you, and you might have people that's going to come out because they want to support everybody, but you're not going to get that same respect all the time. When you go to certain places, they don't know you. They know who they know. So in order for you to actually get out there, you have to do above and beyond what normal other people would do. As a host, as a planner, you got to go above and beyond. Somebody might not offer this. Somebody might not want to do this. But the fact that you're doing it and you're offering it is what matters the most, because people are going to want to come back to that. People are going to want to come back to, oh, she did her best. Oh, she made sure we was happy. And it's not even more so about the money, because I do it for fun. When I started doing it for fun. I started doing it because I wanted to create memories for other people. Now I create memories for not just myself, for them, and someone else. Like my referrals is big. I have people I've never even met before that call me and be like, I seen this, or somebody told me that you did this and I asked about it. And I just would like to know, come and see me. Book an appointment. You can come sit down. I'll pull out my book and we're going to write down everything that you need. And if I can get it, you don't have to go nowhere else, because I have it all. I can get it all. I can do it all. I try not to, but I do. Some people just have that where you can make sure that it gets done. And some people just like, okay, well, thank you so much. You paid your portion and we'll see you at another time. No, that's not how it works. I'm very big on satisfaction.
Yeah, I can feel it though. Just hearing you speak, I'm not gonna lie. I'm basing this off of what I've seen on the internet, like on social media, how you are as diligent with promotion, how you are there making sure people know where your events are and making sure that people are on top of stuff like that. I've met you in person, so I know that this energy is very genuine. This is a very genuine energy, and it is transferred again into the food, into the drinks, into the feeling, into the vibe.
Oh yes, baby. They get love. The food get love. Them drinks get love. It's not even just making, I picked this juice out, or, I put with this alcohol and it made the perfect drink. No, you gotta put every single thing together. Each drink is not made from just one and one. You got 1 + 1 + 1, and it's gonna equal a perfect drink. Even with the food, like, the seasonings, the sauces, I try to make my sauces from scratch. So you're not just getting the regular sauce that you see in the store, like, oh, they had that, it tastes the same. No, I try to make it from scratch, where it's like, okay, that rasta pasta came from a special sauce that has a different seasoning from seasons I've had somewhere else. Because you can't just put that little sauce in there and be like, hey, I'll put some spices.
You know what they be doing, girl? They put the Alfredo sauce.
Yes, that's the jerk sauce. Alfredo sauce, and be like,
the jerk and the Alfredo together,
and then they mix it. And they be like,
pasta.
Right? No, it's the flavors. It's the little sprinkle. What we say, the sprinkles earlier. It's the seasonings on that is what makes that what it is. Same thing with the sauce. That's why I can't wait to launch it, which I'm not going to give the date just yet.
You don't gotta say here. But people that's listening, make sure y'all stay tuned, because I'm telling y'all don't want to miss this.
Absolutely. That first batch going to be limited, but after that, we can have pre-orders. You can put your pre-orders in, special made, 3 different ways. We're going to have it mild, spicy, and super intense with everybody. Yes. Everybody like that super.
And all of it. So you have to do different flavors, or are we still talking about the Henny sauce in particular?
No, it's the Henny sauce. But the thing is, I know a lot of people who like the spice.
Okay, so you're able to get different ranges of the one sauce. Okay, girl.
Yes, we gonna have our regular Hennessy sauce for the good people like me because I'm not a big spicy person. You know,
Mhm.
we're gonna have the mild Hennessy sauce where everybody can be like, all right, just got a little kick. But then we got the super, which is what we haven't named it yet, but we got the super spicy one, which I think all of the Caribbean people has tried so far and is
Mhm.
in love with it because spice is like
Yeah.
spice is like
Want to
their
burn their mouth
thing.
off and call it enjoyment. That's what
They
they.
don't
That's what
care. They don't
they
mind. They don't mind. They don't mind at all. You know, Hennessy and spice, they're not gonna care. They're gonna be like, I want that. I need that all the time. They're
do.
gonna have
Yeah.
it in their pocket. When they start pulling it out their pocket everywhere they go, you're gonna know why. That's
It's
gonna be
the
me right
one.
there.
Yeah. That's the one. You heard it. You heard it here first, guys. That's the one.
Absolutely.
All right, girl. Well, I definitely want to say thank you so much for joining us today. The people know where they can find you, social medias, locations, everything.
You can find me at Royalties Catering on Instagram, one word. And also I am my brand. So it's I.am.my.brand.
Mhm.
And that's where you'll find all of my events posted from the managing of the DJ, my decor, pop-up shops, and all the open events. And Royalties Catering, you'll find where the launch of my Hennessy sauce will be,
Listen,
plates that'll be going on sale where I'll be with my food and my drinks and my sweets. And every holiday after today, you'll find it there. And I just thank you guys so much.
all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for Women's Media Spotlight. Thank you for signing up. I'm Erica with Choice Beauty, and we're out.